that we did a animal bandana. And what I did not include and show you is how we make it, how we heat set it. So I am going to show you how we go ahead and do that. And all we need is an iron that I have had warming up. And the project that we had done, our animal bandana, and I'm going to turn, and we need just a towel to protect our surface, and we are going to lay that down and then take something to cover our project. I don't know if, I think you can see it. Yep. And we just apply some pressure, and this is heat setting it. Now I also have one of those Cricut presses, and that is great to use also. It does get hotter than an iron, but that is not necessary for something like an animal bandana. That's not going to get a lot of wear and tear. Maybe a dish towel might need something a little bit hotter, but I've done it with an iron up until this past year, and I've never had any problems. So I can't imagine there would be a problem doing it now. The one thing I made a mistake on was I did not, can you see this? I did not protect the back part of the bandana. So as you can see, you know, yes, of course, we're going to see it behind the main side, but then the ink also transferred to the back side. And not that it's a big deal, but just something to be aware of. Next time, put something in between the two sides so that if you wanted to put a different design on the other side, you won't have the interference. And now I am going to just do the back side of it. And I'm just going to run the iron over the area until the fabric is hot. And that's how you know you've heat set it. And not yet. After we do this, I'm going to show you how to prep a found surface to use for a Chalk Couture design. And it's not difficult. It's just depending upon what the original surface is will determine how many layers of paint you need to put down to cover up the design. I've also used a rotary sander to sand off an existing design. Oh, I am the only person who can iron wrinkles into fabric. My mother tried teaching me how to iron. She was a supreme ironess, if that's a word. She loved to iron. On Sundays, when they moved to Florida, they would watch golf in the afternoon after their morning golf game and after their lunch. And she would set up in the kitchen with golf on, and she would iron all her clothes for the week. if something has to be ironed, I don't purchase it. It's just not in my religion. So, yes, ironing. I admire nicely ironed clothing, but that won't be in my wardrobe. So, this is now heat set, and it can go in the wash, and nothing will happen to it. Okay, so we cleared that up.